On October 30th, 1959, at a press luncheon held in the Adams Petroleum Center, Bud Adams, owner of Houston's American Football League franchise, announced that his pro football franchise would be named the Houston Oilers, and that the club's first-year budget would reach $1 million for salaries, expenses, and the remodeling of Jefferson Stadium. Bud said he chose the Oilers name based on sentimental and social reasons, and he then revealed the team's colors would be Columbia blue and white. John Breen, ex-Chicago Cardinals staffer, made his first appearance in his new capacity as Director of Player Procurement. Breen had held a similar position with the Cardinals for the past 2.5 years and had been on the road scouting college talent since he had been hired the prior week. Bud also announced the appointment of Carol Martin as manager of ticket sales. Martin, who was once associated with Rice Institute, had recently handled ticket sales for the late summer exhibition game at Jefferson Stadium between the Bears and Steelers. Bud noted that his head coach would come from one of 4 candidates: Bud Wilkinson of Oklahoma, Forrest Evashevsky of Iowa, Sammy Baugh of Hardin-Simmons, or ex-Baylor coach George Sauer. Bud declined to discuss them any further, except to say that no decision would be made until after the college football season. In a presentation that made his guests visibly impressed, Bud covered the field from the NFL to the current parking problem at Jefferson Stadium. Bud didn't believe the NFL really wanted to come to Houston, and he thought they would be afraid to do so, as Bud's lawyers said there would be a good antitrust case against them. Bud reminded his guests that the NFL said it would only take in Houston on the condition that a suitable playing site was available, and that our HSA chairman, Craig Cullinan, had recently been unsuccessful in securing Rice Stadium. This resulted in the ceasing of our efforts at the HSA to secure an NFL franchise, which Craig and George Kirksey had communicated to local sports writers the day before. Now that Bud had achieved the goal of establishing a pro football club for Houston, we would solely focus on getting a baseball franchise. Bud then asserted that the permanent home of the Oilers would be the proposed county stadium, and that he would attempt to sign an exclusive lease with the Harris County Park Board. Bud noted that when expansion of Jefferson Stadium finished, there would be 28,000 seats between the goal lines, and that the Los Angeles Coliseum only accommodated 27,000 between goal lines. He added that parking would be enlarged to accommodate 6,500 cars. Bud closed by noting he was not knocking the NFL and emphasized that the Oilers had a new product to sell.